Okay, hi everyone. And today I'm going to talk about fun public speaking sessions in class, or what my kids and I call it, Speakers Corner sessions. I've been doing this since last year with all the classes that I teach. I'm teaching level 2 students, year 4, year 5, and year 6. So it is not that difficult to carry out these activities. All right. Um, I have chosen the 3 period lessons to conduct this activity so that I could cover everything and could involve everyone within that session. All right. For me to do this, to the Speakers Corner activity, Speakers Corner session, I have created a technique that I call impressive technique. So what is impressive technique? Okay, it stands for interesting and meaningful topics. So later in the next slide, you will be seeing that I have compiled lots of topics from the internet, from the books, from the surrounding, from the situations that we are facing for the kids to talk about. For example, I started off with something that are very basic topics like my pet, my family, my best friends. And then from week to week, we will move on to a more complicated, more complex topics, but still doable. Something that is still close to the kids' heart, but let them imagine more. For example, like if I had 1,000 ringgit, if I had a magic pocket like Doraemon, the best parts of being sick, something that makes them think critically. So usually I will give them 3 choices, 3 topics to be chose, and then they will choose only one topic for them to prepare, which is the next phase. Prayer is preparation. They will have 1 week for them to prepare the topic. They can find the facts through books, internet, or by consulting their parents and all. And they will also practice at home so that they will be speaking naturally in front of other people. And then that comes to G, in which they come to me and seek for my opinions about the topic, about the content, grammatical mistake, pronunciation. So I will help them through by correcting their mistakes, and also maybe telling them my ideas of how to make it more interesting, the topic that they are going to talk about. Next is S, speaking time, the most awaited time for the kids. Is the presentation day, in which I will call them one by one to the front of the class. They will hold a microphone and I will record them using my phone. It's actually for my record, but they can also ask from me the video, so I will send the video to them, and they can look back to their performance, which one could be improved and which is their strength. All right. And then right after the speaking time, they will get feedback from me and also from the other classmates, immediate feedback. So from here, we focus on the voice projection, the fluency, the confidence level, the content, grammatical mistake, and also the strength. For example, their gestures and all. Last one, after the feedback, they will get the bands from me. Band 1 to band 5. Okay, next slide. All right, you can see from here, this is the topics. Okay, in the middle is the rubrics for classroom speakers corner. Okay, they know if they do like this, they will get band 1. And how do they achieve band 5? They can read from here. We have discussed this before I start off the first session. And then they will tick, they will circle the band that they get every week there in the speakers corner journal, so that they can see their progress. Next slide. All right, these are the pictures. Okay, you can see in the class with the microphone and also at home. That one is the MCO version. I asked them to send me the videos and I gave them the topic of the good thing that I did during MCO, the relatable one, all right? And then also I have the pair one, which is a collaboration for them to do a project and then talk about it. All right, the last one. So in conclusion, by doing this for about 2 years now, people's self-confidence and motivation to speak in front of the class have increased. And from the feedback that we give, they get to know their weaknesses, their strength, and they know what to be improved in the next session. And the last one, they really look forward to having the coming sessions and receiving the new topics to be prepared. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. I'm going to put these photos back up because I love seeing these photos. I noticed that you've got a microphone there. Is that just a fake mic?
Nope.
No.
That's the real microphone.
Ah, because I love it when children have props. It makes it so much more real for them.
More confidence, like they are really talking to the audience.
Absolutely. So you've made it as part of your routine for your classroom, and you say you've been doing it for 2 years.
Yeah.
And what benefits have you seen?
At first, what I could see, they refuse to speak in front of other people. But when we do this weekly, and then they started to ask, teacher, when's the speakers corner session? Teacher, when's the speakers corner session? And then they suggested the topics themselves.
Excellent, excellent. Anne, have you got anything to add?
Yeah, that is really good because we have seen speakers corners in a lot of the schools, but I think the fact that you've put a lot of structure of support from the beginning right up to the end where they get feedback is really, really good. But I just got a question here that was posted earlier on for the second speaker, which was how do we actually scale up some of these activities for secondary school? So my response was really to empower the students to come up with their own educational games. But if there's anyone else who would like to share any other suggestions, please do so.
Excellent. And I guess Speaker's Corner is also one of those things that will be very useful for primary, but can also work for secondary as we're
also tertiary level according to the topics.
Absolutely. And so I guess part of it is finding that topic that the children want to talk about.
Yeah.
So did you say you allow them to come up with their own topics?
Sometimes I let them, they love to suggest topics because like they love K-pop, right? Something like that. So something that is according to their interests. And then I let them speak about that.
So what was some of the popular topics that they liked?
Something like for boys, they like my dream car. for girls, my idol, the singer that I love the most.
Excellent.